So now we feel the acceleration. It is the acceleration related to the range. And so 1 square of the big diameter on our screen. Copy. It's 240 meters. You know, again, the PO operation confirmed. It is ongoing. It is continuous to fly around. Get ready. It is continuous. We are standing by for the course shifting to the pre-chal or final approach mode. Yes. Word C. Yes, we can see that. Great. So acquisition is confirmed. Yes, acquisition is confirmed. We're standing by for the final approach mode, K-15. So the transition to the final approach mode is confirmed. Affirmative. We are on the approaching the axis of the docking node. Okay, now we have K-15 final approach. Did you copy? K-15 is confirmed. We copy. The roll maneuver is confirmed. Copy. 1 degree so far. So the rate is 1 degree. Excellent. Okay,
and the roll that you're seeing take place on your screen by the Soyuz MS-21 vehicle helps to orient the solar rays for the proper docking position.
Sounds good. The headlight is on.
Less than 200 meters separating Soyuz from the International Space Station.
The maneuver continues. The rate of the maneuver is decreasing.
Soyuz and the International Space Station flying over southern Morocco.
Flag is confirmed. Copy. We sent the command final approach from the approach display. Copy in work.
And the final approach command has been sent.
So the final approach 21:52:35 is the time of the command.
Final approach has begun.
Copy. Okay, so we have the diversion. Well, please stand by. Don't do anything because you have ZAVCON or station keeping mode. Send the command again. ZAVCON command. So we have a skew here, so I will try to show you the screen better.
About 160 meters now separating the Soyuz from its destination, the International Space Station.
In work? Is it okay? Yes, it is fine now. Sounds good. Doni, Moscow, please transition to manual approach and activate RODECA. Oleg, can you hear me? Yes. So please go to manual mode. Yes, I can hear you, Vladimir Alexeyevich. RODECA, digital loop. Yes, that's correct. RODECA, Rus, copy in work. So I'm sending RODECA 21:53:54. Yes, route translational controller should be on. Yes, it is in work.
And the Soyuz commander, Artemiev, has been directed to guide Soyuz into the pre-shell docking module using manual mode.
Go ahead. So are you in manual mode now? Yes, we have activated RODECA. The 6 and route translational controller is on. The 6 command is being sent. Page 61. So let's do very fast test of RO and route controllers. Yes, to the right. Yeah, depot activity is on. To the left, depot is operating now upwards and downwards, and clockwise and anti-clockwise. So the test is complete. The test is successful. Now, route test. To the right, depot operation is on. To the left, depot operation is on. Upwards, depot operation is on. Downwards, depot operation is on. I'm pulling it, and it is on, and pushing it. So the test route was successful. No issues.
Так, вперед выдаю 3 секунды.
So 21, 22, 23, 3 seconds.
Так. Ну-ка. Так, все. Вперед. Да, давай еще перед.
Okay, work with the AGC. So, Donnie.
Я принял.
Right now we are in a
Да, верни, пожалуйста.
Current mode. Yes, please take it back.
Принял.
Экипаж станции.
Don, Moscow, go ahead.
Following a transition to manual mode, everything looking good, less than 200 meters separating the International Space Station and Soyuz.
We are talking to me.
Просто, Олег, мы станцию перевели в текущее положение.
Oleg, so the station right now is in the current mode. So please do your work, okay?
Принято, Владимир Алексеевич.
Vladimir Alexeyevich, thank you for the instruction. I copy all.
Так, у нас подвеска. Так, мы ждем, пока она перейдет, да?
We are standing by for the transition of the station to the current mode. Yes, that's correct. And after that, you will deactivate OSK. Copy.
Доложите текущую данные.
Нет, ничего нет. Сейчас мы ждем, пока перейдет.
We're standing by for the station to transition to the mode. Copy.
Экипаж, получили подтверждение перевода в ТП?
We have just received the confirmation that the station is in step and hold, and please continue to a 30-meter point. Copy. And should I send the SCAR command, or should we move to?
Soyuz continuing to close into the International Space Station.
Стабилизацию ста поиска отключаем.
And you can deactivate the ROSCOSMOS stabilization.
Экипаж, показаниям курса доверяем только по скорости, рост точкой.
Soyuz.
Artemiev will be using manual mode to guide in the Soyuz MS-21 for the first docking to pre-shell.
Copy. And also please note that at 2202 you will be at sunset, so please
Some additional impulse burns taking place to orient Soyuz in the proper placement ahead of docking to pre-shell.
Так, увеличили скорость.
The rate has been increase. Copy. And what is the current range according to your estimates? 1.5 squares in the large diameter.
Range is 140 meters.
Less than 150, approximately. Copy. Once we reach 70, we're going to lower the rate. Copy all and confirm all.
Soyuz will continue to slow down as it approaches the International Space Station.
Two squares along the large diameter, and the range is approximately 110, 115 meters. Opel, thank you. That's good.
Олег, мы сейчас постараемся станцию немножко подсветить.
We're getting closer to the station, and the sunset will start in approximately 1 minute. Copy.
Now less than 100 meters separating Soyuz from the International Space Station.
Uh,
2.5 squares along the large diameter. We passed that already, and range is 80 to 90 meters approximately. Copy all. One square along the docking port, and the
Range is 80 meters in closing.
dampen the rate. Yes, you can go ahead and lower it to approximately 0.3. Copy. And the docking port, we can see the docking port very clearly. Could you please activate the VSK periscope light? It's in work. The light is not on anymore. I turned it off. So put it back on. Yes, just like that, so that I could see.
Less than 70 meters separating Soyuz from the pre-shawl.
Как оцениваете текущую дальность?
Okay, let's adjust the course direction.
Range is 60 meters.
3 squares along the docking port, and the range is approximately 45 meters. 45 to 50 meters. Moving slowly. There is no need to rush. Correct, and we'll perform station keeping.
Range now less than 50 meters.
Well,
Так, все хорошо, все хорошо.
everything is going well so far.
Две клетки по стыковочному.
2 squares along the docking port, and the rate is approximately 32, 33 meters, and I will keep lowering the rate. Yes, copy all, and we're standing by for your report about the station keeping. Copy.
Вошли в зону 30 метров.
We have entered the 30-meter range, 30-meter envelope.
Так. Визуально наплыва нет. Примерно в зависании.
Now about 30 meters separating Soyuz from the International Space Station. A brief period of station keeping is taking place to ensure everything is lined up properly before contact and capture.
Calling, sending the 5 command. The command is sent and LED is illuminated. The docking probe is extended, hooks are open, latch is extended, and the ingress hatches are closed. Moscow, this is Donna. Did you copy? Yes, we copy all, and everything is nominal all as well. Well, I didn't hear your call before, and I have you loud and clear now. Soyuz crew, please move on.
Все стабильно и
And everything is steady now. The headlight is operating nominally. We're getting the video, so you can go ahead and proceed.
Принято. Так.
Copy.
Everything looking good for Soyuz to continue closing into pre-shaw.
Send the command just now, 21, 22, 23.
Давай, готов просто импульс. Давай.
I will set up the impulse mode for the THC. It is armed.
Время 22:06. Время 22:06. Так. Сколько у нас уже? Так, 2,5 клетки расстояние примерно 25 метров. 2,5 клетки расстояние.
2.5 squares, and the range is approximately 25 meters based on the angular size.
Вас понял, также получаем изображение.
Copy all. We're getting the video, and also just a reminder about the impulse mode for the THC at the 25-meter mark. Yes, copy all. The rate is safe now, so it's going safely. And SSVP is ready, docketed and turned.
Closing in on 20 meters separating Soyuz from the International Space Station. Standing by for contact and capture.
3 squares along the docking port, and the range is approximately 25 meters. So go ahead and send the impulse command for the THC controller. Copy. We have switched to the impulse mode for the THC, and also just to let you know that the video is dropping out. It's intermittent, so we are relying on your commentary. Copy. 1 square along the docking target. The range is approximately 18 meters.
Принял, отлично.
Copy. Excellent.
Зависаем на 3 метрах. Время придем до 3 метров, там зависаем. Время придем до 3 метров, там зависаем.
Station keeping at 3 meters. Copy.
Now less than 15 meters separating Soyuz from the International Space Station.
Принял.
Copy.
Полторы клетки помещения, расстояние примерно 10 метров.
1.5 squares along the docking target, and the approximate range is 10 meters.
Понял, принял 10.
Copy. 10 meters.
Подгашиваю скорость. Подгашиваю скорость.
Range is 10 meters in closing.
Это администратор.
Range rate is 0.11.
Немного сбавить скорость.
Please decrease the rate slightly.
Мы тут на эту скорость не смотрим. Мы тут на эту скорость не смотрим.
We are not using this rate value. We'll have to do it ourselves.
Так, 2,5 клетки помещения, расстояние примерно.
2.5 squares along the docking target, and the approximate range is 4 meters.
Принял 4.
Copy.
Так, входим в зону 3 метров. Входим в зону 3 метров.
Entering the 3-meter envelope.
Так, у нас 3 клетки, да, получается?
So what we have is 3 squares, 2.5 squares. I think it's 2.5. Copy.
Так, в зону 3 метров.
We have entered the 3-meter envelope, performing station keeping. Copy. Standing by for your report on the station keeping.
Принял.
Copy.
Another brief period of station keeping ongoing.
Так, кресты предварительно собраны. Так, кресты предварительно собраны.
The crosshairs are preliminarily aligned,
Зависание.
and station keeping confirmed. No motion.
На камере замещения размещения.
Okay, stand by. Yes, the docking target is not clear.
Экипаж после выполнения зависания.
After you perform station keeping, you're going to proceed with the final approach and docking.
Так, мишень у нас.
And docking.
Мишень у нас собрана.
Station keeping confirmed, and the docking target is aligned on the periscope, and I don't really see it that well on the camera view. And we are ready to send the burn to contact 21, 22, 23. It is sent, standing by for contact.
Everything looking good. Standing by for contact and capture.
Preliminary aligned. Copy all, and we're standing by.
Так, смотрим. Так, так, смотрим. Денис, смотри.
We'll keep monitoring. Denis, make sure that you're monitoring.
Есть цеп. Есть цеп. Есть цеп.
Mechanical connection.
Contact confirmed. Capture confirmed.
Excellent. Copy all. Capture and mechanical.
Contact and capture confirmed at 2:12 p.m. Central Time, 3:12 p.m. Eastern Time as the International Space Station in the Soyuz flew over eastern Kazakhstan.
Right. So what?
We'll stand by for relative motion between the vehicle and the station to slow down before the docking probe is retracted on the Soyuz to enable hooks to close to form a hard mate between the Soyuz and the space station.
Go ahead and turn off the headlight. Did you say?
Again, docking was confirmed at 2:12 p.m. Central Time, 3:12 p.m. Eastern Time.
Steps on page 63. And congratulations on the successful docking. And please repeat your last. I was saying that you're going to execute steps on page 63, and thank you for your words. I'm deactivating THC. THC off. Impulse mode is off. Is disabled.
Так, народы отключаем. Народы дебил.
Deactivating manual attitude digital loop. It is disabled now.
Параметры КДУ давай запишем.
KDU parameters, combined propellant unit parameters, spherical tank section 146.
Время сцепки.
And what is the time of capture? Did you check that?
Again, we had a successful docking to the pre-shell module for the first time ever at 2:12 p.m. Central Time, 3:12 p.m. Eastern Time, following a 2-orbit rendezvous after launching from the International Space Station. After launching to the International Space Station from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan at 10:55 a.m. Central Time earlier today.
Go ahead and activate the repress, so it's 146. Donny, this is Moscow. So should we switch to page 57 now? Yes, go ahead, Moscow. Please switch to page 57. Copy page 57. Please select the SSVP docking and internal transfer system display on input 2 control panel. What control panel? Input 2. Okay. I'm turning off the headlight.
And probe retraction is in works.
And switching to SSVP. And should I turn off the TV transmission? No, not just yet. Please hold on with that. This is the ISS crew. Congratulations on the successful docking. Thank you, Peter. And I can read you now. Copy.
And the retraction of the docking probe has been confirmed. Hooks are in the process of closing between pre-shell and the International Space Station.
We'll wait for that.
Hooks are driving.
All will be well. Moscow, this is Don 2. Are you ready to copy the first measurement?
Дон, как меня слышно? Дон, это по Москвы.
Standing by for confirmation of hooks being closed.
Дон, ответьте, это по Москвы.
It's not responding. Don, this is Moscow. Don 2. Moscow, how do you read me? Are you ready to copy the first measurement?
And we have confirmation that the Soyuz hooks are closed, and we have a hard mate between the Soyuz MS-21 and the International Space Station. With a successful docking today, that completes the Soyuz MS-21 launch to docking that began with liftoff from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan at 10:55 a.m. Central Time, 11:55 a.m. Eastern Time, carrying 3 Russian cosmonauts to the International Space Station. Recapping some milestones, the Soyuz MS-21 lifted off, which performed a series of nominal burns following liftoff to propel the Soyuz into its preliminary orbit for a 2-orbit, 3-hour journey to the International Space Station. Soyuz docked to the pre-shell module on the Russian segment of the International Space Station at 2:12 p.m. Central Time, 3:12 p.m. Eastern Time, while flying over eastern Kazakhstan. The docking probe on the Soyuz retracted and hooks closed on both sides of the docking interface to form a hard mate between the Soyuz MS-21 and the International Space Station. Now, the trio will begin a series of leak checks, which should result in the opening of the hatches between the Soyuz and the International Space Station around 4:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon. We will be back on the air for hatch opening coverage beginning at 4:15 p.m. Central Time, 5:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll follow along as leak and pressure checks are conducted and the repressurization of the vestibule, which is the small passageway between the Soyuz and the space station, takes place. That will, of course, lead to the opening of the hatches, and the crew will be welcomed aboard the International Space Station by the Expedition 66 crew members. We hope you'll join us back here at 4:15 p.m. Central Time for our hatch opening coverage for the Soyuz MS-21. And with Soyuz now successfully docked to the pre-shell module of the International Space Station, that'll wrap up our rendezvous and docking coverage for today. We'll see you soon for hatch opening. This is Mission Control Houston.